Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing on today? Okay, we're back with another episode of The Messenger. This is number 5. Definitely number 5, guys. I'm back and with the music. I love the music. One thing I learned from my mentor is that you've got to understand the power of music. Music, guys, gives you a certain feeling. And what my mentor told me is he said, Malachi, when you feel good, you do good. And so I love this music. Pazal, how you doing? Herrera, how you doing? Guys, if you're just hopping on, definitely comment your name and where you're coming in from. I definitely love to give you a shout out. Sheila, how you doing? Paul, how you doing, brother? Yeah, definitely. Comment where you're coming in from, guys. I would love to give you a shout out. Also, guys, if you're just coming on, give me a 1 if you're live. But I know most people will see the replay, so drop a 2 if you're coming in for the replay. I would love to know that information. And also, guys, in the top right-hand corner of the screen, how you doing, brother Joseph? How you doing? From Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, awesome. Guys, click in the top right-hand corner. You want to click turn on my live notifications. David Keeler, caught you live. How you doing, brother? Click in the top right, turn on my live notifications. If you're seeing us on YouTube, please subscribe, comment, like. This is going to be a good one for sure. Yesterday was kind of quick. This one, we'll spend about 10, 15 minutes talking about touching the line. Touching the line. We're talking about touching the line, guys. So, touching the line, right? I know that anybody can relate to this message. Okay, I am going to use a sports comparison. However, I know that anybody, if you know anything about sports, okay, if you've seen a sports movie, okay, if you ever played sports at any time in your life, comment a ball, whether it's a baseball or a football, or it's a golf club, if they have that. We're talking about touching the line today. So if you've ever played sports, Christos, Karenita, Kim, Ephraim, how you doing? Comment where you're calling in from. We're talking about touching the line, guys. So if you've ever played sports or you've seen a sports movie, okay, you know that after a long practice, sports can get pretty intense, right? You go through all your drills. I'm going to be talking about football today. Okay, I ran track and I also played football. But back when we would play football, we would have a long day in 100-degree heat or whatever it was, and full pads, and you're running full speed into each other. You're definitely working out pretty hard. And if you ever played sports, you know that at the end of the practice, you're hoping maybe it's time to go home, maybe it's over. If you got 10 minutes left, 5 minutes left, and at the end of the practice, what does the coach do? Okay, in preseason, okay, he blows the whistle and he says, everybody hit the line, or everybody line up is what he says. And when he says everybody line up, even after you've had that long practice, you didn't know if it was going to be over yet. You didn't know if it was time to stop. And sure enough, he says, everybody line up at the edge of the field or at the edge of the court. And he says, it's time to get conditioned. It's time to put in that extra 10%. It's time to put in that extra work. Okay. And you know the feeling that you got when it was time to do that. When you wanted to go home, when you were tired, you had something else you wanted to do. But the coach says, no, you guys have got to go this extra mile. And so everybody's on the line, right? You got maybe your brother, your sister, your teammate, on your left or your right. And the coach says the instruction, okay, because instruction is very important. You got to learn how to follow instructions. What the coach specifically tells everybody to do, he says, line up at the line. And your instruction is to sprint across the field or the court or whatever it was. You need to reach down, touch the line, grab grass, as he would say. And he said you need to come back up, okay, and you need to run tall. You need to keep your form straight, and you need to sprint, and you need to give it all that you've got. But don't forget to touch the line, okay? Halfway doesn't count. And so here it is. You have the entire team, right? Everybody's kind of running at their own pace and whatnot, but you're supposed to be sprinting. And you get tired, Okay, you're about halfway there and you're thinking there's no way I'm going to touch this line. There's no way I'm reaching down and I'm going to touch this line, but the instruction is to touch the line. The coach knows that if he tells you to touch the line, it's going to build your what? Your discipline. Okay, your discipline. Because discipline is very important. You got to pay attention to the little things. You got to go 110%. You can't just go 90% and get the results that you want. The coach knows that if you don't reach down and touch the line, and if you don't have that discipline, you're not going to win the championship game. You're not going to go undefeated. You're not going to be able to achieve the goals that you want to. You're going to get tired in the fourth quarter when everybody else is still playing. You will not be able to separate yourself from the rest of the teams. And so here's what happens. So everybody's, you got different athletes and whatnot, different teammates, and you get to the end of the field, and everybody knows that the coach is way still on the other side of the field. So they look to the left, they look to the right, and some people say, you know what? I'm not going to touch the line. I'll reach down a little bit, but I'm not going to touch the line. He'll never know. And what the problem with that, guys, and listen, get the message. I know not everybody plays sports. Not everybody did this or that. But when you reach down and you don't touch the line, you're not cheating the coach. In other words, you're not cheating anybody else but yourself. The coach knows that when he told you to do it. Okay? And so you're cheating yourself when you don't touch the line. Guys, what am I talking about? Get the message, okay? Whether it's you want to be great in life, whether it's you want to be, a business mogul or a business magnate, whatever it is that you're doing, the discipline is important. You've got to reach down and touch the line. If you know that to achieve your goal, you need to make 10 calls a day, make the 10 calls. Don't stop at 8. Don't stop at 9. Don't stop at 7 because somebody hung up in your face because somebody rejected you. No, reach down and touch the line. That's how you get it. That's how you make it in the fourth quarter. That's how you win a championship. You don't win the championship from stopping early. Guys, when you get down to the other side of the field, you got to reach down. You got to grab grass, touch the line, stand back up tall with good form, and you're supposed to sprint back to the other side of the field. Okay? But here's the thing. The good thing was that in sports, okay, whatever sport it was, maybe it was water polo, maybe it was, golf, maybe it was baseball. I don't know what you did. Maybe you were, a cheerleader. The good thing was that if the coach caught you cheating, what did the coach make you do? He made you go back and touch the line. He made you go back and touch the line. He made you become that extra athlete, become that he pushed you to that next level. David, how you doing, brother? Okay, guess what? How many of you guys know that in life, you don't always have a coach? Nobody's going to force you to touch the line. Nobody's going to force you to run 100%. Nobody's going to force you to go all out. Nobody's going to force you to do it. So if you don't do it, you're cheating yourself. And the longer and the longer and the longer it's going to take you. You cannot cheat yourself, guys. The only person you're cheating when you don't do 100% of what you're supposed to do, you're cheating yourself. You're cheating your family. You're cheating the people that you're supposed to do it for. You're cheating your future kids. You're cheating your future. That's who you're cheating. You're not cheating anybody else. You're not cheating anybody else. So that's what it means, guys, by touch the line. Okay, you cannot just you can't half do it. You've got to run all the way down, guys. You can't wait for somebody to tell you to send those emails. You can't wait for somebody to tell you to get on Facebook Live. You can't wait for somebody, to tell you to go out and, share your product, share your business, whatever it is that you're doing. That's the message, guys. You got to touch the line. You've got to touch the line. Nobody's going to make you do it. Nobody's going to force you to do it. The coach knows that when you run all the way down and you touch the line, that is preparing you to survive in the fourth quarter. It's preparing you to be number one in the division. It's preparing you to reach your goals. He knows that when he tells you. So when you don't do it, okay, when you don't do the activities that you're supposed to be doing every single day in your business, you're cheating yourself. When you don't do, guys, it prolongs the process. Nothing but 110% gets you there. You've got to be consistent. You've got to give it what you got. Marvin, how you doing? How you doing, brother? How you guys doing? So that's what the message is, guys. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Get the message, okay? This is not a Facebook Live about sports. It's not about football. It's not about sports. It's about going all out. It's about giving it everything you've got and having the discipline that even when nobody's watching, you're still going to do it. Okay, what you do in the dark when nobody's watching you will be rewarded for and recognized for in the light. What you do in the dark when nobody's watching and nobody's forcing you to do it will soon come to show in the light. Okay, so that's the message, guys. Go all the way down, to the other side of the field, touch the line. You don't have somebody who's going to tell you all the time to do it. You've just got to have the strength and the willpower within yourself to be disciplined enough to do it. Okay, because when you get in the game called life, okay, because we're not playing football, we're not playing basketball, we're playing the game called life. And when you get to playing the game called life, okay, and there's no coaches, okay, and there's no, sometimes nobody else, no teammates to go through it with you. It's just you and the pain. You've got to know that at the end of the pain, there is a promise. At the end of the pain is success. You're hurting anyways. This going to hurt anyways. Life gets rough. How many of you guys know that life gets rough? If you made it to this point in life, and you know that life gets rough, drop a 1 in the comments. Drop a 1 if you've ever been through any pain. Drop a 1 if you've ever been through any struggle. Drop a 1 if it's ever got tough to keep going. But guess what? When it gets tough to keep going, it's already going to be tough. You might as well get something out of it. You might as well get something out of it. Okay, if it's already going to be painful, you might as well go ahead and get the reward for it. You might as well. And so that's the message, guys. Okay, when you're playing the game called life and you want to make it to the fourth quarter, you want to make it to the championship, you want to, you've got to touch the line in practice. Okay, so that's it, guys. It wasn't super long today, but definitely a very profound message, something that's very, very important. Todd, how you doing? Donnie, how you doing, brother? Jared Wilson, how you doing? So that's the number 1, no growth without pushing past the regular required effort. Facts. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. So yeah, guys, again, in the top right-hand corner, turn on my live notifications. Okay. And if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If there's something that you want me to talk about, guys, put it in the comments. I would love to, have a day where I share that. As I've stated before, for the entire month of November, I will be going live every single day. Yeah, Donnie, you did. It was pretty short. Watch the replay. It was talking about touching the line, going all the way out. But with that being said, guys, again, I'm super excited. Share with me you guys' goals. I want to know what you guys are doing. Drop, if you have a business or something, put it in the comments or something. I would love to know what you guys do. For myself, I'm excited. Okay, and I'm going to say this every live because I'm speaking it aloud. I'm telling you guys what's going to happen. We will do $300 million in revenue between now and the end of 2018, and we will create 75 different people that are earning $10,000 every single week. So share with me you guys' goals. Okay, I want to know what you guys are into. Or if you see yourself fitting inside of the vision that I just explained, definitely reach out to me. I'd love to see how we can work together. But with that being said, guys, it's episode number 5 of The Messenger. Touch the line. I will see you guys tomorrow.